Yeah, I think 2 to 3 months ago we met each other. So after a long time we are meeting each other. So my name is
Yeah.
Sangappa. I'm connecting you from Bangalore, so which is in Karnataka. So I have completed diploma in mechanical engineering. So if it comes to my hobbies, I love to read newspaper, watch YouTuber conversations, and I watch English like movies and other contents. Yeah, that's all about me, ma'am.
Okay, great, great. Good to hear that. So I think you
Yeah.
have a YouTube channel.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm running YouTube channel. It's been 4 months, ma'am. I can say.
Okay. Yeah. So you have anything to ask, share, or would you like to talk on any particular word, any emotion, meaning any topic?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I connected you 4 months ago, I think so. So at that time, I was very beginner. So now little I can improve from your side because every day I watch your videos and many times I have commented to your video as well. And I'm very fond of watching YouTuber conversations because I gain more tricks from so many YouTuber channels. So, I would love to ask. So, how do we improve communication skills and how to vocabulary skills for the beginners, including me, ma'am?
Why are you labeling yourself as a beginner?
Yeah, ma'am. Still, I can say that no one is proficient in this language. So every day, consistently, we are speaking and consistently we are working on that. So we can one day we can become like native speaker. But up to then, we can say I'm the beginner.
I think, in my opinion, you should not be saying this way. If you are undermining yourself, you are, positioning yourself this much insignificant. So who would respect you? Who would value you? So it is you. First of all, you have to respect yourself by valuing yourself. Okay. So never
Okay.
say this. I think that's not really right thing to say about ourselves. Okay. So you asking about how to improve communication skills.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I would say I'm not the right person you're asking. I'm also a learner,
No,
first
ma'am.
of all.
I'm watching your videos every day. You are using a new vocabulary. So I think you I can say you are proficient in this language because every day you are using new vocabulary. So every day you are framing new sentences. So that's why I'm saying. And many YouTubers are saying your name. So you are using new vocabulary. So you are advanced level speaker, I can say. People are also saying that you are advanced level speaker.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. The thing is, you have to speak more. You have to speak
Okay.
as much as you can. Meaning, try to connect
Yes.
with people. And I think you have been doing this for a very long time. So that's
Yes,
really
ma'am.
helpful. And if you immerse yourself with the language, meaning you are speaking with the people whomsoever you are meeting with, and then you are speaking in English, so that's quite lucrative. So it's all your decision, all your efforts. That is going to make a sense, right? So the more you
Yes, ma'am.
speak, the better you can become. This would be my tagline, I can say, because I have been saying this line from very first day when I just initiated my this journey. Okay, so I'm no one to judge you and to guide you this much. I'm also a learner, but the things that I am doing and I have been doing, so about that, I can explain you the things that you should be engrossing yourself with the language, meaning 2 to 3 hours you have to connect with people and you have to speak with them, or else you can do the self talk. Okay. And talking about
Okay.
enriching your vocabularies, so it's all your choice and your interest as well. If you're really interested to just search words, let's say by reading, by listening any podcast or watching any videos, and then you grab, and if you
Okay.
are in the habit of writing down those words, so it's a very helpful thing for you. It would be. So because
Yes.
I have been doing this, but not really I'm doing right now because I'm totally occupied with my own work, so I don't get time for this. But the words which I earlier used to write down in my diary, so many words I have remembered so far. And out of those words, some of the vocabularies I use in the conversation, sometimes I use deliberately, you can say. Okay, so it's all your choice. Like how much, serious you are, enthusiastic you are towards this language. That makes a big difference. Because see, there are so many learners, but the person who is having a big passion, a massive passion towards this language, so they can learn and they can have a very good hold over this language so soon. It's not about making efforts only; it's about interest as well. If you are making efforts and side by side you are like showcasing the interest, you have a genuine interest, big passion, then you would learn so soon. You can just accelerate yourself in this English language. Okay, so
Okay.
let me choose one word that's called being resilient, meaning resilience. I think you might aware this word. Let me just clarify and just give one example. Like, what is this word all about? See, being resilient, meaning if the moment or the situation is unpleasant, even you are this much clever enough, smart enough to handle the things with a smiling face and with the that kind of balance. You are maintaining that balance, and you don't have much impression or impact about that particular unpleasant situation, and you have retained that kind of patience level and the stability. That's called being resilient. So how do you take this, being resilient? And in your work also, it's really important, or anything, anyone is doing anything, like the person is working professional, or a woman staying at home and taking care of the family. So it's a big factor and a trait as well. If you just embrace this being resilient kind of personality, so it is going to get you
Okay.
very nice result in any form, in any field. So how do you take this, and what's your point of view? Please elaborate something.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Definitely. Ma'am. Actually, I have been started my journey, I think 6 months ago. So consistently, I'm connecting, and I use couple of applications like audio applications and video applications as well, ma'am. And apart from that, I most of the time find storybooks and watch YouTuber conversations, and I watch some stories in YouTube as well. So from that, I gain some new vocabulary and some tricks. Even though ma'am, sometimes my mind goes blank. Even though because it takes a longer time. So many times I'm thinking that. I was thinking that I want to give up this course, and it was not my cup of tea. So even though I struggle a lot and consistently working, I feel now it's better. But I need to improve more. So for that, so I have to connect people consistently. But nowadays we are hearing one word like this Skype application is closing. So I don't know why exactly what will happen in future. So what are the applications we have to use to improve our communication skills? Do you have any idea about that, ma'am?
Yes, I have heard, but you know what? I'm really thankful to this Skype app. Just because of this app, I am now this personality that I can deal with the people so confidently and comfortably. And yes, my efforts as well. This also makes a big difference. But the thing is, just with the help of this Skype app, I have gained this much confidence. So that's a big deal for me, and I'm really grateful to this Skype app. And I'm not worrying about, to the Skype app that is going to be closed and all the stuff. I came this particular, this news. It just came up in my mind as I got this awareness from a few people. So I was like, okay, things are
Mm.
going really nice so far, and that if it is going to happen, so we cannot do anything because it's not in our control. So the thing is, why should we not just maintain that kind of being resilient, meaning finding the opportunities. Yes, we are going to face some challenges as well, but the thing is, try to grab the opportunities. I'm
Yes, yes.
really grateful to this Skype app. So it has about this news. It has nothing to do with my mindset. I'm totally
Mm.
contented.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I think since 6 months we have been using. Actually, I am using this application since 6 months. It's a really good application because we are learning a lot from this application. Sometimes we are thinking that whatever we have a groups, all the members are we are like a family. Always we are sharing our feelings and their experiences, work experience, and some festival experience. Anyhow, some things we are every day sharing each other, and we are gaining knowledge as well. But nowadays we
Mm.
feel little bad. Some people are saying that so this application is maybe it upgrading purpose. They are just they are taking a little break or what. But we don't know that. So we feel little bad. Sadness about this application.
I
But
think we should not be flustered because
mm,
it's not in our control. First of all, we can't do anything. It is we have to just take a control of our mind, and we should not be worrying about this. Why we are being this much petrified?
mm,
Just to know about this news that it is going to be closed and all the stuff. So to me, I'm totally comfortable. The things are going on. It's okay. It's not in my control. So I'm totally fine. There's no
mm.
kind of worrying.
Yes, yes. By using this application, we have met good YouTubers like you and Ram from Tamil Nadu, Sunita Rawat, Ranjita ma'am. So many Shanta ma'am. So many YouTubers we have met, and we got some tips we have taken from your side. So we are learning a lot from your side. Now we are feeling like what will happen in future. So how to connect you. So we are thinking like that, ma'am.
No, we're definitely going to find ways. Why would we this much worry just by
Mm,
listening this news? This is here I would like to drag that particular word that I just used initially,
okay.
being resilient. This is
Yes.
going to work here as
Mm,
this
okay.
kind of challenge we are going to face after 1 month, because this Skype app is no longer be available for us. So that's the time, that's the moment we need to maintain this stability and being resilient. It's really important aspect here. So that
Mm.
you have to maintain, and that's called being resilient, because that's the kind of unpleasant situation we are going to get at
Yes, yes.
that particular time. Yeah, so we should be maintaining that. Just by
Sure, ma'am.
worrying again and again, becoming blue, thinking like this way, so this will not get you very good result. Instead it will lead you feel less confident, and
Mm,
you start undermining yourself as well, that there is no option left, and how can I find people and all the stuff.
mm.
So that's not really well for ourselves.
Yes, yes. Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I would like to ask one more question your side. So, how do you get new vocabulary, ma'am? Every day you are finding new vocabulary. Every day you are using new vocabs with people, having conversations. How do you find, ma'am? How do you get time? Because you are a mother of kids. You have so many household works, and you have to maintain your family. How do you manage all those things? How do you get the new vocabulary, ma'am? How do you remember? How do you recall all those things while having the conversations? Because we are every day we are also reading newspaper, we are watching conversations while we are understanding, yes, this vocab you can use in this situation. So whenever really when we are involving the conversation, that time again we are forgetting. So how do you manage now? How do you recall all those vocabulary in your mind?
See, again, I'm saying I'm not really great in that, but some of the words I have remembered. It just has accumulated in my mind. So I don't
Mm,
have to think much. And when it comes to talk on any specific topic or any scenarios when I talk, so it depends on the situation as well, which situation I'm using to talk or I'm discussing. So it just comes up at the same time. I don't have to think much, contemplate much. It just comes up. And sometimes I also struggle with the words. When it comes to retrieve the word, I also struggle. I would not say I'm totally great in that. I also make mistakes so many times. So it's not about like I am using words. You can also do the same thing. The thing is, you have to little, just foster that kind of, connection with the language. And whenever you are finding any word, you are encountering any new word. So try to write it down. If you don't have time, and you are searching that word by browsing, so take that screenshot. This
mm.
will definitely work.
And one more thing, what will happen, ma'am? Suppose we are recalling those vocabs. Sometime what will happen, mispronouncing those words. So that would
Happens.
use another meaning. So the people are thinking that this person is not using, is not pronouncing correctly. So the people will also think like that.
Yeah, this happens. So what you can do, I also do sometimes, when you come across any new word, so try to pronounce that word. Deliberately,
Mm,
you have to do this purposely, you have to pronounce that word so that you can become really habitual. Like how to pronounce, because without pronouncing that word, without doing any practicing, and at the same time you are like you are in the conversation with someone, and then you are using that word, so it happens that we get slip of tongue, or we just end up making mistake of pronunciation. Instead, when you come across any word, so pronounce that word. You have to do
okay.
it deliberately. Let me
Okay.
take one word here. That this word I read, I think, years and years ago, and I didn't know the correct pronunciation. I used to say resurrect, but the exact pronunciation of this word is resurrect. Okay,
Okay.
resurrect. Yeah. So I earlier I didn't know. A couple of months ago, I knew that okay, that's not resurrect, that's resurrect.
Okay.
Resurrect means bringing out any memory, any things again, reviving things,
Okay.
or any things from, you can say, the dead. You are bringing out from dead
Mm,
something, you or something is like totally old, ancient, and then you are bringing out into the day-to-day life. Anything, it could be anything. It would be the form of your remembrance. It would be the things that is a kind of usable thing that's
mm,
already it is somewhere, it's somewhere laid down anywhere, and now it's quite old. Now you are just bringing out into your
okay.
use or anything. So that's called resurrect, not resurrect. And I earlier used to say or pronounce this resurrect, but it's not resurrect, it's resurrect.
But consistently, we are practicing, then only automatically, without knowingly, our mouth will pronounce it correctly. So otherwise, we are mispronouncing. So it takes
Yeah.
time. Really, it takes time.
Exactly. It takes time, and it just solicits your efforts and your interest. Why I'm saying again and again interest, because it's really important. See, whatever you are doing, let's say you're doing your job, you are
Okay.
working professional, and you are doing job. But on top of that, you are loving your job, right? You
Yes,
have
yes.
an interest towards your job. You feel really energetic when it comes to go to your office, go to your work. So that is the thing that just push you forward to do something because it's your interest. Yes, you are
Mm,
earning money because you have to take care of the family and you have to make sure of everything, but it starts from that interest. So once you have the interest, once you have the willingness, so you, like, nobody can stop you over there. You're
yes,
going
yes,
to
ma'am.
just win laurels. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yeah, I
Okay.
think this is the last we are meeting each other. I can say because of next month this application will close. So how do you celebrate Yugadi, ma'am? Because after 3 4 months, the Yugadi festival is coming. So how do you celebrate? And what
Which
are the
festival?
plans?
I just didn't get you. Which festival?
Yugadi, Yugadi festival, ma'am.
Come again. Okay.
Yugadi.
No, in my side it's Navratri.
No,
Nine
ma'am.
days.
Navratri it will come in the month of September. So new,
No, no, no.
we
Just
are Indians. We are celebrating Yugadi is the new year.
okay, okay. Got your point. But I thought Navratri, and it is going to start. I think 1st of April. I don't remember, or 31st of March. I'm not really
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
I think this month 30, ma'am. This month 30 it will come.
No, no,
Yugadi
31st.
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 31st is
Last
the
day of this month is 31st.
31st is the Ramjan, ma'am. Before one day we'll celebrate Yugadi festival. So this is the
Okay,
big
on
festival.
the same day it's Navratri. First day of Navratri. On the
No,
same
ma'am.
day.
Navratri it will come
It's
September.
Sunday. Now I
Yes.
remember. See, Navratri comes two times in 1 year.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah, two
think
times.
in your state we can call Navaratri, but in our state in Karnataka we are celebrating as Yugadi.
Okay,
It is one of a new year we are celebrating like New Year.
okay, and on Navratri, like as now I remember, 30th of March, it is going to be started, and I think it's Sunday. The day is Sunday, and it comes two times in a year, Navratri, and we
Hmm.
worship the forms and the, you can say, the incarnation of all the deities of Durga Ma, and we
Hmm.
do it wholeheartedly and with pomp and show. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Do you have anything to ask or share, or let's call it a day?
No, ma'am, right now I don't have any words to ask you because I'm scaring about to ask something.
Okay,
Yeah,
then yeah.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, then now I think we are done with our all the discussion. So
Yeah,
let's
ma'am.
wrap up.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
ma'am. Thank
and thank you. It was really nice and engaging conversation with you. Thank you. Bye
you,
bye.
ma'am.